Rick Elias and Scott Rognes aren't just musicians, songwriters, and producers. They're also the voices of the Oneders. You know, the band in Tom Hanks' hit film, That Thing You Do. It's the story of a fictional 60s one-hit rock and roll band called the Oneders. The guys are here as the That Thing You Do one-hit wonders review, special guest for tonight's Jan and Dean's 60s summer surf party at the Meyer Theater. So here's Rick. Here's Scott. This is a real cool story. And thanks for joining us so early in the morning, gentlemen.
We're not accustomed to it, but thank you for having us.
I can imagine. Let's go back to 1995 when you first got the call. Could you fill us in a little bit, Rick, on what transpired and how you became the voices behind the band?
Well, essentially, Scott and I had played together in a band in the 80s, and we'd gone our separate ways. And I had moved to Nashville, and we ran into each other when I was on the road. And he moved back up to Nashville. We started performing together and writing together. And I asked him at one point, I said, because he was pretty tight with the producer of the movie, I said, did you ever hear from him again? He had gone on to big things. And he said, well, he's pretty busy. And within 2 weeks, Scott got a call.
Wow. And
it was like they needed a song for the movie. And we kind of put our heads together, sent it in. They liked it. We sent in another. They liked that. And before you know it, we were working on the movie.
And Scott, the interesting thing about this collaboration is the producer calls you and says, yeah, this movie has got to have the sound of the mid-60s, right?
Right.
So how was that? How did you get together and figure that out?
Well, it had to have all the elements, you know, so we kind of, we're like cooks, you know, you mix little Beatles in, little Stones, little Dave Clark 5, without plagiarizing, but it has to have all those elements in there, you know.
And the hook is just something that is so infectious. I mean, the hook is the thing, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you've got to get it, you know, songs back then didn't take 4 or 5 minutes to get to the point. You were basically into the chorus within 30 seconds. Songs lasted about 1.5 to 2 minutes. So you really kind of have to put your thinking cap on and think along those lines, you know.
DJs didn't get a bathroom break back then.
Not much.
Until Inagata-Davida.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Now, we're seeing scenes from the movie right here, and it was interesting because I was commenting to you, but right before this interview, I said that one of my favorite parts of the movie was when just the joy that the kids felt when they first heard their song on the radio. You compared it to when you went into the premiere and seeing the songs performed for a live audience or for there in the theater, right?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Tell me about that, Scott.
Well, initially there was a pre-premiere just for the people who worked on the film, which is great. Then they did a recut, and of course when the film came out, we went to the premiere in Beverly Hills, and walked the red carpet, and you know, got to hear that music up on the big screen, so it was great.
And the reaction from the crowd, was that cool?
It was great. It was great. Yeah, it was fantastic. And it was fantastic to see it filmed as well. The actors in the movie, Tom really made them go through a lot of studying to kind of at least learn kind of how to play. And they really took to it. They did an amazing job.
Well, the movie did great at the box office, but it's even seems better after the release, and we see it on TV all the time. And now, are you going to be performing for us That Thing You Do?
We will.
Do you ever get sick of it, guys?
No. I mean, you know, it's a gift.
Right.
You know, it's a great gift, a great opportunity, and we'll play it as long as we can. You know?
Yeah.
Rick, you will?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm on board.